I think I can confidently speak for all my fellow fishermen when I say we've all had our fair share of days that we consider special. What makes these days special is often not the day itself, but the many unproductive and average days you endure before it finally all comes together. And I truly believe there's no better feeling on earth than when all the pieces finally fall into place. And it's these rare and very special days that we fishermen live for. What's up, guys? We're out here today doing some more native brook trout fishing. If you watched my last video, you probably know just how active these fish were on top, taking those dry flies, you know. So that's why we're out here today. It's actually only one day later. I probably won't upload this next day. I'll probably wait a few days, but yeah, it's the day after I filmed that last video. I'm out here again. I'm going to be fishing only dry flies here, trying to get on some nice brook trout, because yesterday I just had so many strikes, you know, where the fish just took the indicator, or I even put on a dry fly and was getting a ton of strikes off camera after my phone basically died and I couldn't record. So yeah, that's the plan for today. This could go pretty well. Who knows? If the conditions are anywhere near the way they were yesterday, we might be in for a pretty good day of fishing. So let's get down in here, start casting, and see what happens. This spot yesterday, if you watched that video, I had a fish attack my indicator. Really good fish too. Like the second it hit the water. So maybe coming back here with a dry fly, we can oh, I already had one strike. Didn't hook him, but it was a fish. Looked pretty small, but you know, I'll take. Got him. There we go. First brookie of the day on a dry fly. Oh, it's not a brookie, it's a chub. So it's a little creek chub. Well, that's not the species we wanted, obviously, but you know, I guess it's still kind of fun to catch. Got one. That looked like a good brookie to me. He got off though, but that was a good fish. Somehow he didn't stay hooked. And that was probably a 7+ inch fish. I guess it could have been a big chub. You know, I don't think it was too much bigger than 7 inches, so it's not like I'm sitting here, and it's not like I'm gonna sit here and get super mad about it, but you know, that was perfect cast, a perfect spot. Fish came up and grabbed it and I missed him, you know. So that is a little frustrating. Wouldn't be surprised if we pulled a nice one out of here. But, you know, I at least want my first brookie of the day, get things rolling. I've been having a couple strikes here and there. Like, there's a bunch of little fish seem to keep messing with it, but I also have had a couple of those, you know, like big ones where you know for sure it's a decent fish. And I'm just not, like that one right there. I don't think that one was too big, but I mean, oh, another one. So I just had 2 good strikes up at the head of this pool. See if I can't get my fly back up there and hook one of these things. Gosh, it's frustrating when they're up here and they're, ooh, real splashy strike on that one. Can't tell if that was big or just a little one that was being aggressive, but it's my 3rd strike I've gotten out of this pool. And I have not hooked any of the fish that have been doing this, so maybe they'll still bite again. Oh, got one. Out of this little pocket right here. I knew I should have turned the camera on, because I probably should have been expecting that to happen, but oh well. Didn't get him on video, but this is our first brookie of the day. It's a little guy, but it's a start. Wow, the way he crushed it though, he just ate that thing like a big swirl. I thought it might have been a bigger fish when I first saw the strike, but there he is, guys. First brookie of the day on the elk hair caddis, back in the water. That was fun. So wow, so there we go. Got a fish. Hopefully we can keep it going and catch some more. Dry flies are giving me a much better chance than the nymphs because I feel like that big indicator, you know, the fish notice that first when it hits the water. And for those big fish, it's either the most likely option, it spooks them. But if it doesn't spook them when they notice that big splash, they think it's food and they just go and eat the indicator instead of eating the nymph, and then you don't hook the fish anyway. So that's why I really like this whole dry fly thing. It's also a whole lot funner to be able to watch the fish eat it. Ooh, got him, good brookie. Well, not very good, but still a decent fish. Came right by that log up there. That was really cool. Another like really visual splashy strike. You can see him eat it from a mile away. There was no missing that one. Yeah, look at him. He's got that elk hair caddis down his throat. See if we can get this hook out and then get him back in the water. Well, he flopped out of my hands as soon as the hook came out. So quick release, oh well. But you guys got a good look at him, I think. Really fun to catch these fish on the dry flies. Problem is he chewed up this caddis really well. I'm not sure how it's going to float after all that, so we'll just have to sort of bend it back into place, give it a healthy dose of floating, and hopefully this will be enough to get this thing fishing again. Let's try this pocket up here. Might be a little tricky because most of the fish should probably be up under that log where you can't really get the fly in the first place, but ooh, maybe I spoke too soon. That looked like a very quality strike that we missed. Got him. No! He came off. That was a good brookie. And there's no way he's coming back for it now because we had him hooked for a second. You know, he felt that hook. Dang it. Oh, well. Nothing you can do about that. Had him hooked for a second. At least we fooled the fish. That was still fun, but weren't able to land them. So I can't... I'm not sure if I can see the brookie from up here. It looks like he already left. But by the way it felt, you know, and how big that strike was, I think that might have been our biggest fish of the day, should we have landed him. We've just been completely covering this flying floatant, trying to make it last just a couple more fish, you know. It's just begging for me to put it out of its misery and retire it back to the fly box and let it dry for the day. But, you know, I really do not feel like retying right now, so I think I'm going to stick with it and just keep fishing it and see what happens. Got him. Good brookie. Wow, there we go. Might be our biggest fish of the day. He's definitely fatter than most of the fish we've caught today. He might be slightly longer too. He's already off the hook. Wow. But yeah, out of this tiny pocket up there, this really nice, probably 4.5-inch native brook trout just comes up and smokes it. I mean, that's a really cool catch right there on a dry fly. So get this fish back in the water nice and quick. There we go. Third brookie of the day. We've been fishing for probably just an hour. Yeah, the dry fly is definitely the way to go in the summer. This is so much fun. You know, I bet if I went through here with an indicator, I wouldn't even be catching fish. But because of this dry fly, you know, I'm having a great time out here. It's some of the most action I've gotten all summer. Oh, we already had one spike up there. It seems small, but that was a strike. Like as soon as it hit the water. Oh, another one. They're up there. I mean, there's a lot of active fish up there. I think they're pretty small, but you know, maybe we can get one that's big enough to hook. Got him. There we go. See if we can't get this fish over this log and into the net. There. Wow, that was nice. He struck it like he was a giant. You know, I set the hook. I thought I might have like a really big one, but you know, it's a solid fish, but nothing too big. About the same size as the other ones we've been catching. But that's number 4 on the day. Another really nice one on the elk hair caddis. This might be our biggest fish of the day, actually. Look at that thing. That's a real pretty brook trout. So slide the hook out of him real quick. Take another look at him. Get him back in the water. This is so fun. 4 fish in a little over an hour. I'm approaching like, I mean, this is literally like just as good as a winter catch race. Got him. Good brook trout. There we go. Get him in the net. Wow. Wow, guys. What a fish. I couldn't even see my fly on the surface, so I was just looking for a splash. You know, and all of a sudden I just saw this fish explode from the pool onto my caddis. Look at that fish, guys. Really, really solid brookie. So let's take a quick measurement. He looks about 6.5 inches long. So this right here is one of those bigger size fish we've been after. So pop the hook out of him real quick. Show him off. I mean, just so pretty. All right, so get him wet one more time. So yeah, I knew there'd be some good fish in this pool. Snuck up to it. It's actually a lot easier to fish right now because the log that used to lay over top of it got washed away. So now you can cast through the whole thing. So here we go. One last look at him. Getting back in the water. Yeah, that was a great catch right there. That was really fun. And that was what, our 5th fish of the day. Doing really, really well so far. Ooh, that was a fish. Got him. Good brookie. Wow. That was awesome. He smoked it. Okay, let's see if we can get down here and land him. This is a big fish. Yeah, wow, guys. Look at this brookie. This is the fish we've been after all day. This is bigger than that last one. He's probably 7.5 inches. Wow, that was incredible. So we got our hands wet. Look at this fish, guys. Gorgeous brookie. Look at this fish, guys. This thing is just a thing of beauty. Probably about 7 inches long. He's real thick, fat, and healthy. And a fish like this on a dry fly on that elk hair caddis, you know, you can't ask for anything better than that. So we'll get the hook out of this fish, let him back in the water. But that was just amazing, guys. All right, guys, it's time to get this fish back in the water. He stayed nice and wet this whole time. One last look at this gorgeous brook trout. This is what we came out here today for. So, set him back in the water. Off he goes. Wow, that was incredible, guys. I think that was our 6th fish of the day. He went just over 7 inches at like 7.25. So, wow, I think we're gonna make a couple more casts in this pool and keep on fishing. But that was amazing. So 6 fish so far. One 6.5 incher and then a 7.25 incher, and then a bunch of decent fish. Where that was where the other 4 were. It was all decent fish, like 4 to 5 inches long. The one might have been a little over 5, but I didn't really measure those ones. But yeah, it's been great so far. This has been the most action I've had this summer for brookies. This is just great. I could do this every day. Now obviously that would completely ruin the creek if I did, but luckily I can fish different sections of it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fish the whole creek tonight. I'm not even gonna get half of it done. So I can always come back here in the next couple of days and fish the stuff I didn't fish and hopefully get on some more nice brookies. But this is just amazing. I mean, I'm enjoying myself so much out here on this stream. This is why I would call this creek my favorite creek in the whole world, at least for brook trout. Just how reliable it is. There always seems to be good fishing here, no matter the time of year. Obviously it gets tougher in the summer, but you know, as you can see, unlike some of the other creeks we've been fishing in our other videos in the past week or so, where the summer conditions just completely ruin them and make them unfishable, this creek is fishing really, really good. You could argue that this creek is fishing just as good as it fishes in the winter. You know, if I would have landed some of those bigger fish I had strike earlier, you know, I might even be doing better than I do sometimes in the winter. So, yeah, it's just so fun being out here and catching these nice fish. Oh, I had one on. I didn't even see him strike. Huh. I guess I didn't see where the fly landed. I definitely did not see the strike because I lifted it up. There was a fish tugging on it. I don't think he was too big, but it might have been like 5 or 6 inches, you know. So it would have been nice if I was paying attention there. I might have landed that one, but oh well. Seems like this pool's done for now, so we'll keep on moving. Oh, I had one. I thought my fly was just sinking, but it turned out it was actually a fish. That was really, really weird looking. Looked like a decent fish too. That one also didn't stay hooked. Maybe I'll change out the fly just so it floats a little better. and the hook's a little sharper, but I don't really see the point. I don't think I've been snagged on stuff that would dull this hook, at least not that much of it. So I'm gonna stick with this fly and just hopefully I can pay more attention and hook some of these fish that are striking it when I'm not seeing them, Ooh, that was one. I think I saw a fish rise at the head of the pool too. That wasn't even on my fly, it was just a fish eating an insect. Yeah, there's another one just tried to eat my fly. It must be really small, but yeah, another one. Watch, as soon as it hits the water, they come up and grab it. Maybe not that time, but 3 casts in a row, I got bit. Yeah, that was just crazy. He must have been really small because I didn't hook him, but that was still really, really fun. Ooh, I think I spooked a really good brookie out of this pool. My cast wasn't quite stealthy enough, and when the fly hit the water, he went running. Got him. Wow. I thought I wasn't going to catch one on that drift, and at the last second, this brookie came out and grabbed it. So that's number 8 for today. Not very big, but I guess he's a pretty solid fish, so we'll take him. See if we can't slide that hook out really quick. All right, he's unhooked. All the lines untangled off him, getting back in the water. That was really fun. We went a little bit without getting a fish, maybe like 50 yards or so, but we were able to turn it around pretty quickly right here in this pool. So, and I don't know if you guys can see up here, but this really long, big pool looks really, really promising. So I think when we get up here, we might be hooking into some more fish, see how it goes. Oh, that was one. Little guy, but we did get a strike out of this spot. It looked decent. So glad that we were able to at least get something from here. Doesn't look like he'll come back for it though. Wow, that was like the perfect cast, and nothing took it. That was I deserve to be rewarded for that cast. That might have been the best cast I've ever made. Coming up on another likely big fish spot. Maybe we can get one out of here. Already had something try to eat. Got him. That's a good brookie. Oh, he came off. Probably like a 6-incher or so. He ate it like he was a small fish, and I set the hook and he was actually tugging back a little bit. I saw him when he jumped out of the water. That was a very solid fish, but got him. Oh, dang it. Maybe there'll be another one in that pocket, but I doubt it. That was really cool though. Out of this tiny pocket, a good brookie was sitting there, and he took the dry like right in front of me, at the end of the pool. That was really awesome. Oh, I had one. Dang it. I'm missing so many fish now. It's crazy. Still stuck at 8 landed, but we've probably hooked like 5 or 6 more since then. I'm not really sure. It's been a lot of missed fish. It's still fun, even when you don't land them, just to see them take the dry, it's awesome. But I just wish there was a way to land more fish than I am right now, because it seems like with the dry flies, the hookup percentage, the hookup percentage as well, but also the landing percentage is just so much lower compared to nymphing. But on the bright side, I'm getting like probably 10 times more strikes than I would with nymphs. Well, I've walked so far that I've made it up to where I started fishing this creek during the last video. That's just crazy how time has flown by and how much water I've covered. I'm just having so much fun. Didn't even realize how much I've been fishing. Ooh, that was another fish. How did one even grab it right there? I was pulling it up to make a new cast because I thought for sure it was just a wasted cast. And then I lift it up and there's a fish on there. It's just crazy the places these fish live. Oh, that was one. Missed him as usual. It's ridiculous. Got that one. Get in here. Oh, came out of the net. Got him. There we go. That's fish number 9. Took a while. It's probably been almost 45 minutes since I caught my last fish, but that doesn't mean the action has slowed down at all. It just means I've literally missed like the last 20 bites I've gotten. It's been ridiculous, but here we go. Here's finally we have another brookie to show for our efforts. One more and we can get to 10, and I'll call that a really great day. I did not expect to do that well when we came out here, but yeah, wow, look at this fish. So pretty, even the little ones. So fish number 9 is back in the water, and hopefully we can get back in here and keep catching them. Got him. No, he came off. That would have been number 10 right there. Oh, I got one. He came back for it. Probably a different fish, but you never know. He came off right at the bank. Dang it. Almost had number 10. Had 2 chances, we missed them both. So we're running a little low on time. I have a very long walk back to the car, and I don't want to be walking alone in the woods at night. I'd definitely be fine, and I've done it before, but you know, it's just a creepy feeling when you're out here by yourself. You don't know what's out here with you, you know, especially when it gets dark. So I'm gonna hopefully just fish until I can get one more nice fish, and then we're probably gonna have to call it a day. I wish I had more time, but I got a late start today. If I came out here earlier, a couple hours earlier, this probably would have been a record day for me for summer fishing. I mean, this has just been amazing. I don't think I've ever caught more than 4 or 5 in the summer. And then today I've just been smacking them almost up to 10, and could be a lot more if I just had more time to fish. We got him. That's number 10. Very good fish as well. Wow. Didn't have the camera on because I wasn't really expecting anything out of that pocket, but wow, this is a great fish to end on. Might be our second biggest of the day. Wow, this might be pushing the length of that first one. He's definitely skinnier, so he's not bigger, but geez, he's another 7-inch fish. He might be like around the same length as that first really big one we got today. So wow, 10th brookie of the day on the elk hair caddis. Take a good look at him. He's really pretty. They're kind of dull and not colored up in this creek, but they're still pretty. I mean, brook trout are always pretty. So get him back in the water, and I guess we'll fish a couple more pools and then call it a day. Oh, that was another brookie. Got him. He came back for it. That's really fun. Oh, he came off right there. Dang it. That would have been number 11. Maybe we can get to a dozen before we leave. Oh, he ate it underwater. The fly was sinking. Got him. There we go. Number 11 in the net. There we go. I only need one more to get to a dozen. At this point, I'm in a race with my phone battery, which is at, I'm not sure where it's at, but I got the 20% warning a very long time ago, so it's got to be getting close to 0. It's just going to randomly shut off soon. So get this fish back in the water, number 11, and hopefully get number 12 in this next spot. Got him. Oh, he came off. That was number 12. Got him. Number 12. Get in here. All right, we got him. That's a dozen fish on the day. Another really pretty brookie. This one's a pretty small one. Might be one of the smaller fish we've caught today, but still a really pretty fish. He's darkly colored. I mean, so pretty. So I'm at 5% right now. Phone is gonna die anytime, so get this fish back in the water. So I think that's gonna do it for today. 12 brookies on dry flies that we landed. The big one was about 7.5 inches. Caught a bunch of other really nice ones. Could have caught a lot more, but I'm still really happy. This is one of the funnest days of fishing I've ever had. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching me catch all these brookies on dry flies, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.